Hi, my name is David Wilms. I'm president of Javelin Industrial, and today I'd like to show you our PFS and our PFS ADJ series of spinners. I'll start with the PFS. There's a 5-position tilt, and this is handy in so many ways. The fact that a person can turn the workpiece to a comfortable angle for facing up spools, for eyeing them up, grinding them, just so much easier to get accurate fit-ups, face-ups every time in less time. Another real advantage to be able to pivot it up and down is, of course, putting the spool on can be a little more difficult, especially if you have a heavy spool. Could be a two-person job. In this case, let's just flip it up. We set the spool on, do our bolt up. Very easy. Again, we have a hot spool. Taking it off on the horizontal, it's going to be a bit of a struggle because the time it takes to loosen the bolts, it's an awkward job. In this case, we flipped it up. Our warm spool is easily unbolted. And I can quickly pull it off, set it on the floor. The PFS is much more than just a spinner. It's a well-positioner, fab table, all in one. How many times are we working at a plant site or industrial construction location and we need a work platform somewhere to a good little portable fab table is the handiest thing. Like I say, lock rotation. You've got a really solid work table. You can bolt on a vise, even pivot it down. You've got your vise, you're drilling a piece, put it at a comfortable work angle. This platform is solid. You can easily put heavy pieces on it. Rated for 350 pounds. There's a dual taper bearing spindle in here to tightened up against each other, so you're going to get a good positive ground. There's a copper grounding point. And so your table is live, but you're going to get a solid ground every time because of the taper bearings being tightened up against each other. And they last because, like I say, there's no arcing. You're not going to zap your bearings. It's a tool built to last. I'm going to move over now to the piece FS ADJ. Now, the ADJ model also has the 5-position tilt. But it's got the added feature of fine adjustment. So what that allows us to do is tell tack any series of fittings right in the spinner. We don't even have to remove them from the spinner. I'm going to use this example of our three joints being welded. Say we're finished welding those, we want to add a threadlet. Traditionally, we pull this spool out, put it in a vise, level it this way, level rotation, cut our hole, and do our thing to get the threadlet on. In this case, what we're going to do is level it right here in the PFS. Okay, I'm leveling and locking rotation. And level on the horizontal. I mark my hole, cut. Level and tack my threadlet. Huge time saver. I haven't even had to remove it from the spinner. Even has the extra added benefit of being able to roll that threadlet back and forth while welding it, making it faster and easier to weld. Now, of course, not all spools have flanges like that one. So here, as you can see, I've got what's called a quick grip attachment. It's the model QGA attachment. It's just a simple little bracket with a series of holes. It can slide up and down depending on the diameter of your pipe. And that allows you with your chain grips to bolt any spool on your portable fab station. Advantages I see of the PFS and the PFS ADJ are the PFS is a little bit more compact, it has less linkages, it's lighter, and slightly more stable on the flat. So, you know, very handy for the rig welders because it's easy to move around and, like I say, compact. The PFS ADJ, of course, has that added feature of being able to do your leveling, your tacking, fit-ups right in the PFS without having to remove your spool from the spinner. Both great tools. I know you're going to like them. Please check out some of our other videos on our other great tools.